Hey, Campbell, welcome to the call. You're on time. Good for you, man. Well, it's our Sunday night leadership call. Lots of things happening, teams exploding all over the place. I'm going to talk to you in a little bit about you. People thought me a future millionaire. No, I'm talking about you being a future millionaire. So there might be some new people on this call. And if you're a brand new person, it's not an opportunity call. There are a lot of people. Have a look at the screen here. This is in our Facebook group. And the first guy, it's testimonies. You want to put people on there because they're going to see, Wade's a personal enrollment of mine. Here he is, another 22% gain. This is his second run around with these pills. That's great. He's got an F-250 diesel. All of these are great. Little speck of gold for my gal, Jason Legacy, 300 RPM less. Well, you know what 300 RPM less means? That means that your foot's not as far down on the gas to go as fast. So you're going to go further for less. That's what we're about. There's a clip I made quite a while ago. It was why. I don't think I have there we go. I put a shirt on. I don't even have my camera on. There's a clip I made a while ago about why I think Xcelerate is an opportunity for you. If you're basing your success on your past, I say about this, we have choices. Your past success really has got nothing to do with what we have here because you're riding a whole different horse here. You see, instead of trying to convince people about something they probably would not, I just went and took a swig of I forgot which company it is. I have 3 or 4 different health products I take. Doesn't mean I'm building them, but I would never have bought that if somebody didn't call me about it, talk to me about it. I didn't buy it because I wanted to make money. I bought it because, I've had a hard life in my mid-60s and I'm trying to catch back what I wasted before, partying and having too much fun, enjoying my life. But you know what we have here? We got something everybody wants, everybody needs. That's the first key to success. Second thing is they're using it every single day. It's not like we're asking them to put a cream on their face or to get in a blockchain. They're using it every single day. The third thing is we're going to save money, putting money back in their pocket. So it's not an opportunity call, but you can tell by all of these testimonies that I'm scrolling through here, each and every single one of these people is saving them money. And the best way you can help a person is when they're upset about something. Everyone's upset about the price of fuel. Everyone's upset for different reasons why they think the price of fuel is up there. It doesn't matter. It's up there and it's not going to go away. Someone texted me the other day, oh, wow, man, your opportunity's going away. Fuel just dropped 20 odd cents. Big deal. It's still 70% higher than what it was. That's the way they're going to make you think, oh, look, we're getting back to normal. No, you're not getting back to normal. So we have a great opportunity. I'm really, really excited about it. We've been working really hard. The team is doing absolutely fantastic. And there's people on here. And let me see, where Joe Antelucci, where are you, Joe? I'm going to ask you to unmute. I had a really great conversation with Joe. Joe's up there in, there we go. Ask Joe to unmute. Joe's up in, Joe's up in Connecticut, nice fine town. Used to get hauled in on the carpet in front of financial companies years ago. And Joe's building a great team. Joe got started with Rick in the business. Go ahead, Joe. Just share a little bit for a minute.
I got started with Rick, and he's a great guy, and just doing the best I can, just talking to everybody I can about this great product. It's a great product, and you just save money. If you help people save money, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, that's the key, right? If we're not selling them something, we're not going up to them telling them they're going to get filthy, stinking rich. People make an assumption. All you got to do is, what we say to you, how do you feel about the price of gas? And everyone gets upset. And Joe's having great success with his business, and it's just about a product. Get the product in the hand. Joe, what's Rick teach you about how much product you should have?
It's work.
What you should have product on hand all the time so you can share it with people.
You
need
better
the product
believe it.
to share it.
Absolutely. If you haven't got it, you can't share it. And you'd be surprised how many times you share with some people. Mr. Mega Bucks, I know who you are. I'm gonna, every time I see you, you got a cigar in your mouth in your Jeep. Yeah. Come on, say a few words here. Go ahead. I just asked you to unmute, introduce yourself to the team. Not part of our team, by the way. That's great. We're in this business together, right? When I was in the car business, people used to complain about the other Fords. I went, no, 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 they're not our competition. Our competition's Toyota and Honda and Nissan. The more Fords they see on the road, the better. So our competition is not people in the same business as us. The more people hear about Xcelerate, the more people hear there's a solution for their fuel problems, they're going to say, wow, this is like the 5th time I've heard about that. The key to winning is excitement. If you're excited, people want to know what you got. People go, that guy's so damn excited. My life's dull, boring, mediocre, and ordinary. I want to have what he's got, right? So come on, share what you got there.
Talking to me?
Yeah, come on, introduce yourself and share. I've talked to you on chat. Go ahead.
Well, I don't remember that, but you know, I'm here to build.
He's building good. Like, these guys are so shy. He's building great. He gets on his Zoom, he gets on his text, I've answered questions for you on text. He introduced you to our group. That was great. He's got posture, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, is posture with what's going on here. There's another fella on the call here that's got tons of posture. You know, he's always thought that he was never capable of building something really big, Monty. And Monty, you know, I remember you calling me 2 months, was it 2 months ago or a month and a half ago? And your first check with this company, you were like, holy cow, man, this is more money I've ever made in network marketing, and it's just my first month, right, Monty?
The first month, that was the highest check that I've ever made in network marketing. That's not the most money I've made in network marketing, but it definitely, that first check even blew Goji away when we were in Goji way back when in 2005, Malcolm.
Yeah, that was a good run, hey?
It
So
was until
what do you attribute this success to?
the product. The product speaks for itself. The fact that we have a customer base of basically everybody. We're not limited to people that are unhealthy. We're not going after people that need to lose weight, or we're not doing any of that. We're going after the top commodity of the world is fuel, and everybody out there is your prospect. And if you don't talk to them, somebody else is. I mean, I put 68 people in the last 2 months into this since I started. And it's all about just simply asking them, hey, if I could save you money on your fuel bill every month, would you be open to listening? Great. Can I get your cell number and can I get your permission to send you a video? Great. I'll send that over to you right away. We've just put together a getting started package for our team. And it's basically this simple, guys. There's 4 steps. You invite, you share, you help them set up their free account, and you help them place their first order, and then you start again. You can't get any simpler than that. There's no relationship to build here with this, because everybody out there needs this product. And either you're going to put it in their hands or somebody is. But the thing is, guys, we don't make this about us. We make this about sharing. Invite and share. I had a lawyer the other day, and I was talking to him, and he says, well, we can't sell anything. I said, lawyer, did I just sell you anything? He goes, no. I says, can you share information? Yep. Well, can I have a permission to send you this video? And I sent it to him, and he's looking at it over the weekend here, and I'm sure Monday morning he's going to be signing up. But guys, you won't find a simpler system than this. Is the KISS works perfect with this. Keep it super simple. And that's exactly what you do. Like Malcolm says, you can ask them 3 questions. I have the solution for it. But you know what? It's just a matter of just going out and opening your mouth. Like he says, you can tell it from the tree or you can tell it down the well. The choice is yours. Like I always say, fire on ice is better than brilliance on fire. Passion on fire is better than brilliance on ice.
Yeah.
You know, people come from miles around to watch you burn. But
Yeah.
you can sit there and you can be a secret agent and not tell anybody about this. But your future success in this is going to be you going out and spreading the word of this Xcelerate product. And if you put your pedal to the metal and accelerate, that's exactly where Xcelerate is going to take you, is
Hey,
to the Future Millionaire
there you
Club.
go, Monty. Monty's such a good learner. All those sayings you were just saying there, a secret agent. I remember that from a while back, putting your foot to pedal to the metal. Yeah, you're going to be a secret agent. You're going to keep it to yourself. I say at the end of our Zooms on each night of the weekday and the weeknights when we do our Zooms, I say, look, why I don't understand why you, after listening to what we've got, you got a solution to save people money. Why you wouldn't walk out your front door and look to the left and look to the right down the street and tell every single person in the street, because they deserve to know that. There's a gal here, Tallulah. Tallulah just came on board, some personal enrollment of mine down there in Sydney in the Samoan community. And Tallulah's out there in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, like I am, living on a beach in the Pacific Ocean. And she was sending me snapshots, and she just did 2 back-to-back in-house meetings. Correct, Tallulah? You there? Did you unmute yourself? Go ahead. And you got to go to a house meetings, because the pictures of the food they sent me, holy cow. But share with them as she's doing the meeting, she kept sending me snapshot after snapshot after row in a 3x8 matrix was filling up with her working. Go on, Tallulah.
Hi.
Yeah, share with the people here. You just had a home. I know I threw this on your lap, but you just finished a home meeting. They're all still there.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we're here. Go ahead.
So, can you speak the Zoom? Hi.
All right. Well, they're all in Tallulah's house. I think you just bought, let me see, 9 new members into your business in a heartbeat. With all Tallulah did was ask them a simple question: if they want to save on fuel. I can't imagine what the price of fuel is out in Samoa. They don't have product yet, and they're building. Down in Australia, they don't have product yet, and they're building. It's coming, right, for those Australians. Trisha Smith, Trisha and I have been in a business before. Trisha's there. She just got going. She's on fire. Trisha, just asked you on mute.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you great, Trish.
Hey, Malcolm. Well, I am having a ball with this. Friend reached out to me. It was like a little less than 2 weeks ago. Says, let's do this, and sent me over a link. And it was like, I've been marketing full time. I've been really focused. Just like, no. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking to diversify. I've got a full plate. But I got to tell you, when I looked at this, seriously now. This thing just makes too much sense. It just makes too much sense. And I saw it. I really saw this, because a lot of people out there, they're struggling right now. They're struggling big time. And this can help. And this is helping so many people. And unlike all of the other deals out there that we see, this is actually helping people save money instead of spending money. What a difference, right? And so I'm just absolutely loving it, because for me, it's been like 35 years in this industry. There's been a lot of deals where you see just a handful of people making money, but with this one, the masses can truly win here. They really, really can. They can not only save money on things they're already buying, but oh my gosh, they can actually earn here and begin earning, even if they don't share this with anybody. But with the plan the way that it is, what an incentive, what an incentive to share this thing with just everyone you possibly know. So just love this, Malcolm. Just absolutely having a ball.
Good on you, Trish. It's exactly how I felt, right? As soon as I had a full plate, I wasn't looking for something, but when I saw it, it's just what Trish says. It just makes sense. Who doesn't want to save money? Then the main reason I got excited, yes, it's great with a great product, but for the first time since first Tuesday of January 1992. That's when I started in this profession of direct sales. The first time I really honestly believe and know that the average mums and dads that want that $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 extra dollars a month can get it here, can absolutely get it because of what we got with the opportunity, with the product, with the price point, and especially with how we earn. There's no hoops to jump through. That's where, you know, Trish knows that. That's where most of the teams fail. I'm not saying the people are not good enough. Their pay plans are just structured to have that happen, to have breakage to go to the company, where here every single sale, the full 60% is paid out, no matter what. There's no breakage to the company. Every single sale pays full 8 levels to everybody that's qualified. Every single sale comes in because somebody introduced them, which means that person's got a personal sponsor, which means what? There's a matching bonus. So there's the full 60% every single sale. And that's so important. If you understand our pay plan, you'd be out there, and like Monty went to tell you, if you got a thing to sell, you're more likely to make $1 to climb a tree and holler than whisper down a well. You should be out there telling every single person that you can about this and what's happening down in Australia. Hey, Stefan's already stepped up. I have no idea where your team's up to, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. He's already stepped up. He's running 2, the pair of us. What is it? 2, we're running
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, 4 Zooms, 2 Zooms back to back, 2 nights a week. He's got a great online marketing business. He's raising 2 boys. His wife's very, very busy, super executive, running the country in Australia down there. So Stefan, you know, go ahead, share what's going on.
Yeah, so hi, thanks guys. It's really nice to be on the call. Going to be adding some US calls as well very soon for my team. Decided that I've got to really just step up and do some calls on a morning. I think two days a week, maybe the same days that we do our afternoon session. But you know, everyone has to see this as an opportunity to just step up and be that leader. I've always wanted to do it, and decided that this is the one that I want to do it with. But also we have to remember that you don't want to be the person selling anything. You want to share it. And, you know, there's so many different ways that you can share it. Malcolm has a great system. I have a free sales and marketing page that I sort of give my whole team. It helps, you know, with duplication. It's all automated and stuff like that. But one of the things I've learned over the years in this industry, you want to be the messenger, or don't be the message, be the messenger, and be the conduit to the information. So, you know, try as hard as you can to say less. The less you say, the more money you'll make in this industry, right? If you start to be the person that's trying to explain this business to people, trying to sell it to people. Like Malcolm always says, the best way to start the conversation is how do you feel about the price of gas or fuel, as we call it over here. We don't call it gas, we call it petrol in Australia. But, you know, how do you feel about the price of petrol, gas, fuel? And those people that you talk to, everyone's going to tell you how they feel about it. But don't get caught into the trap of, as soon as they give you the permission, I guess you could say, the permission to, I guess you could say permission to sell, don't sell, say less. Just ask them if you can send them some information. Are they open to reviewing some information? I learned back in the day that you've got to use Eric Worre's principle. If I send you this information, would you check it out? Don't get caught in the trap of vomiting, throwing information at people, because the first thing that happens is that people firstly think that if you try and present it yourself, the first thing they see when you try and present something or sell something is, do I have to do that? And most people don't want to do that. Most people don't want to be seen as salespeople. So as soon as you get the urge to spew the information on someone and just tell them all the information, step back, get back into the phase of being the conduit to the information. Make sure it's someone or something else is selling this opportunity. I mean, it doesn't need to be sold. It's pretty straightforward, but don't get caught in the trap of selling it, because the person who's sitting in front of you will immediately think that's what they have to do. All right. So it's extremely important that you just get the right tools that you can share with people, and don't just throw it at them. A lot of people get caught in the trap of throwing the information, even if it is a link or it's something to share with someone. Make sure that you get permission to follow up. All right. So if I send you this information, when do you think you'll get a chance to review it? Make them tell you when they're going to review it. So if they turn around and say, okay, I'll check it out as soon as you send it over, great. So if I send it over now and I give you a call in 2 hours to answer any questions about what I've just sent you, is that a good idea? And they might turn around and go, oh, actually, you know what? I don't actually think I'll get a chance to review it today, but I'll review it in the morning. Because what you've done there is you've set a ticking clock in their mind the minute you actually make make them make the commitment. So if they say 10, I'll watch it tonight, and you say to them, okay, great. So if I call you at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to answer your questions, you would have reviewed it for sure. Yes, absolutely. Great. Or they might turn around and go, actually, tomorrow I've got some things on. I won't get a chance to review it till maybe mid-afternoon tomorrow. So then you say to them, great, excellent. So if I send this over to you, you'll get a chance to review it tomorrow for sure. And if I call you tomorrow evening at 6 p.m., will you have definitely watched it? Because guess what? As soon as you commit that, put it into the diary, and you say to them, okay, I'm going to see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow, the first thing they're going to do is be thinking, shit, I better watch this, because Kenneth is going to call me tomorrow, or Talua is going to call me tomorrow at 6 o'clock. If I haven't watched it, I'm going to look like a right idiot, right? So it's about setting an appointment from an appointment. So and once you're on that call with them, answering the question, if they haven't committed to join, or they have committed to join, let's get them started. And obviously the next step is basically, they're in, they're ready to go, and you've got to try and duplicate the same thing with them and teach them the same things. The best audio I've ever listened to in this industry is that GoPro audio, the very simple 7-step process that Eric Worre does. I've got it in my Dropbox. I share it with my team members, which I probably shouldn't, because it's a free giveaway that he gives to everyone. But I feel like I like to share those sort of things. So hopefully that helps and gives you an idea. I'm committed to that sort of process, and it's about becoming a professional in this industry and making this a profession, not just the side gig, not just a thing that you're doing. People don't understand exactly how powerful this business is. They really don't understand that you can change your life, but people don't treat it that way. They treat it as just this little thing they're going to do on the side, and maybe it'll work. And it's just crazy. That's
such a good point, Stefan. That's what the whole lesson for tonight is going to be about. And that's are you a future millionaire? Stefan is a millionaire. If you saw his house, his office is a home theater, folks. He has his laptop, and the screen is, I don't know how big, 15, 20 feet across. It's insane what he's got there. He's committed. He's in the business. So I'm going to, hang on one sec. Look, I ask a question. I'm going to ask you a simple question. A future millionaire. That's what we're going to talk about here tonight. And what we do on these Sunday calls, we have a fast couple of minutes, catch a wave, get your feet. I grew up surfing all my life, still surf, and got your feet squarely on your board. So come on, let's drop in on a wave of success, paddle into yours. So are you a future millionaire? I want to ask you that question again. Like, ask yourself, are you a future millionaire? Some people step back and they laugh and they think about it. They even think it's an absurd thought, right? Many think for a minute, and then they simply cannot connect to that idea. They would never, ever, ever consider themselves being a future millionaire. at all. But every leader I've had the pleasure to work with, and look, let me tell you, many of them, there's some on this call, were not in network marketing when I first met them. It wasn't their profession, and they came on board. I have people from another company that started, they've never done network marketing. One of them is one of the top earners now in the biggest nutrition company out there. And the other two own their own companies, and they'd never done network marketing. And they never thought. One was a vice squad detective driving taxi cab to make ends meet. Another one was a salesman with a Fitness First, I think it was. And the third one ran his own, they had a clothing industry. So every single one of them, you know how they answered that question? Are you a future millionaire? When I talked to them, every single one of these people, absolutely. Before they even were there, absolutely. They believed it. They knew, they sensed they were a future millionaire. You're a future millionaire, and there's a millionaire inside you. And you folks, you know, you got to decide who wins. It's up to you. It's like Stefan said, it's about being serious. I want you to think, how would your life change? You know, a millionaire is $83,000 a month, right? That's $1 million a year. A millionaire is not a guy that owns $1 million house. That's usually debt. $83,000 a month. You don't think that's real? It is. It'll happen. Believe me, if you believe it, thought creates everything. That's how this whole universe came into existence, through thought. And the more you think, the more you stay positive, the more you keep believing and seeing it and being very specific about it, you will become a future millionaire. How would that help others? Think about that. How would it impact your family, your life, the honesty that you give them? Think about when you make that decision that you're a future millionaire, then and there will start being a surge of power of energy. There's going to be a shift in your thinking. There's going to be a new power inside of you that becomes radically noticeable. This is the key to all of it. You see, that realization in your life is headed for a whole lot bigger direction. Other things begin to happen as well when you decide that you're going to be that future millionaire. You start to feel different about yourself. And there's a new knowing and a self-respect. And it's literally earning a millionaire's life. People start sensing something special about you. They'll start responding to you in a different way. Your approach to life shifts. You start realizing that $1 million life will require to build. It's not just going to happen. You're going to make it happen. And also all those rewards that it gives you. You get really serious in the way that you've never been before. If you believe this, now you're going to start to find yourself setting the terms. Now you're going to stop begging and overselling. And I want to talk about something here with our company tonight. And now you're going to state clearly to people that you're conversing with what's in store and how they will be. So, you know, a lot of people say to me, Mal, you know, it's great. We got the most incredible product, but gee willikers, the shipping's slow. Well, yeah, we just got out of the gate and we blew this thing up, thousands of people in a handful of 60 days. So, you know, here's how I like to present to people. I don't beg because I know where I'm at. I know what future I have. I've been there. I'm still there. You can do that too. Remember, I told you, you will act differently. So don't beg. There's no need to beg and there's no need to oversell. How do you feel about the price of gas? I'm upset. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. And you just keep let them go. Edge them on. Yeah, that bloody government. Yeah, I hate the government. I can't believe what they're doing to us. And the oil companies, yeah, they're ripping us off. And just the more they complain, the more you listen. Like Stefan says, don't vomit on them. Just ask them questions and listen. The more they complain, the more they're actually asking you to help them. Then just ask them, what are you going to do about it? Because what Stefan said, the minute they give you permission, it stops being a sale. They're asking for help. Now, here's where you got to go. You're going to direct traffic, right? Go here, watch this. Go here, do that. But you tell them right up front. You don't overpromise. So we're right out of the gate. We got a 35-year-old product, EPA registered. We're the original. It's the best. But by the way, our shipping is taking longer than normal. If you tell them that, don't promise, oh yeah, it'll be there in a couple of days. Now you got to put up with the person asking where it is. We're brand spanking new company that's got 35-year history, but we're brand new putting these pills out in the market. So you're probably looking at maybe 4 weeks for your first lot of shipping to come. But from that point on, it's going to be much, much quicker. Oh, great. Thanks for sharing that with me. You know, we also a brand spanking new company, so don't expect to have a gazillion-dollar wonderful back office. You tell them right up front, be honest with them, because that's what they're going to see the minute they join. You say to them, look, we don't have all that reporting and all that fancy stuff in our back office yet. That's coming. But I'm being upfront with you. I'm telling you, but your first in makes a huge difference. Do not oversell. Let them know what they're getting themselves in for. But by the way, you know, we got the best pay plan in the industry that any of us have ever been in. It's the fairest, and people are going to become millionaires. You state clearly what you got, what they're in store for. But then tell them what else they're in store for. You're in store for success that you've never had before, because there's a whole different kettle of fish we got here. We're sharing a solution. We're not selling, we're sharing a solution to people. So now that you know, are you going to be a millionaire? I want you to think about it. I want you to pray about it. You know what I want you to do? I want you to do something about it. Deciding to be a future millionaire is an igniting point to a wealth fire. We got a combustible product, right? We also got a wealth fire. You're already on your way to becoming a person of extraordinary once that fire ignites. But it won't ignite unless you do. And you can and you will build $1 million business, $1 million income, and $1 million life. Fuel your extraordinary and reach for the impossible. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your Monday morning, you guys together. We'll see you all. We got Monday through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, calls all through the week for every single person. You've got everything on your plate to go out there and win. And like I say, there was no Formula One for the last 2 weeks. I love Formula One. But you know what you got with this business? You've got that millionaire opportunity because you got the fastest car on the front row grid in pole position with the best horsepower engine, the slickest tire, the most aerodynamic body. You're right there, and he's dropping that green flag. And the only reason you're not going to have that millionaire checkered flag lifestyle, you're too afraid to put your foot on the gas.
Malcolm, just before you drop off, sorry, before you close the call, I'm just dropping the Eric Worre GoPro from my Dropbox in the chat. If anyone wants to grab it, please keep it to yourself where you got it, because obviously it's all copyrighted, but it's the best information you'll listen to. I'm just also dropping in the chat if anyone wants to get access to our system as well for the free marketing system, just so everyone can have access to that. But you need to grab the links before the Zoom finishes or you'll miss the links. So I just thought I'd let you know.
All right. Yeah, go grab that. I'll leave the Zoom up for a little bit here, and we'll see you during the week on all of our calls. And great. It's so good to have a lot of you on this call. 85. That's a good turnout. Good for you guys. Thanks a lot. I'm going to stop the recording here.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Hey, you guys are welcome.